Hey everybody, how's it going? Back here once again to play some games. This time, checking out this Solarpunk. I've played for a handful of hours at this point. I believe the world that I have here is about to get a storm, and I thought that was a pretty interesting thing I could show off. It's a bit different than your usual rain that you would get in this kind of crafting survival uh, airship kind of game. There so far has not been any real combat or anything, and I don't think that's the case for this game. It doesn't seem like the sort of thing this game will be doing. I do want to highlight a couple things that's kind of annoying in case you're wondering, because there's going to be a lot of small text here, and this is very small for a console. So I'm pretty sure this stuff was mainly designed for a PC, not really well designed for a console. Because there's no options for. Wait, what I? Okay, I don't know that I turned that off, but yeah, FOV is the only option here, and these are for inverting the airship controls. Otherwise, there's nothing here for any of that other stuff. These are all defaults, which seems fine so far. But let's hop in. So you can make your character independent of this. So you might have to start a save before you can change this. So it just has some basic stuff here. I think body types where you the two more masculine, feminine looking. I think I have somewhere in between. Uh, Pretty basic stuff as far as I could see. But yeah, it is a crafting semi-survival game. You got to worry about all that the food and water meters as well as health. But so far, health I've only lost in dropping a little bit farther than maybe I should have. Um, I think there's difficulty options when it's easier, and the one I'm on is just the regular standard. So it does. I was gonna say I thought there was co-op, but I just looked at that and I don't think there is. Yeah, got a rainstorm going on. This is my generator. Is powering a water. Okay, I need to replant some things. This is your guide. It's a physical book that you have to lay down, so I have one sitting in my house as well. This is a good thing to read because it's things like raspberries, the food supply you have early on. I have another crafting table here. These are hanging out here. They let you build this shelf and then you put your chests on it, which is neat. Unfortunately, it doesn't all tie into the crafting stuff, no matter how close it is. As you can see here, like what do I have? 32, 39 iron. So let me just oh, have enough room in there. I have more than 39, but I go here, it only shows the 32. So I thought it was going to storm. It sounded like it was going to, but I guess not. So this, you just put any sort of wood stuff you got in here. I think I was putting sticks in. Oh, this is better. Done. These are cotton. So progression-wise, early on, you are using a research table, which is like telling you, hey, I need wood and some wheat. I don't have wheat, so I can't do anything much here. All my stuff is on this side, so let me move the webcam over here a little bit. That'll be a better spot for that. So my health, my food, and my water meters are over there. So far my bottleneck is I need wheat from somewhere. And as far as I know, I don't have anywhere to get it. The furnace. Um, oh geez. You can use axes on these things. So these are making beeswax. That is the thing I need at the moment. So this is the extent of all the land masses nearby. And these are the ones that can go in this circle. Started over here. So I have this beacon named home. Plenty of stuff to find here. It has iron. This island has copper. That's where I can get copper at. Got some sticks while I'm out here. For like Breath in the Wild, when storms happen, the really cool thing is just see like a budding bunch of electricity in a spot that it's about to strike. And it's got a really good violent sound to it. It is a good sign of a good storm mechanic in a game. I can also get sticks by just knocking down these trees and the wood and all that will appear in my inventory in a specific spot, so that open one's generally always going to be the little thing I need to plant to keep it going. This will give you leaves and sticks sometimes. But I can also turn the wood into sticks if I need to. Just fine. This is a little wasteful. I feel like I should just let this run out. I think I will. So right now, basic stuff, I have an axe, I have a pickaxe. These are made of iron. This is from my other area. Oh, sticks right in here. Okay. Sometimes these clash with everything else in here, so I wonder if they might appear in there. This is my build hammer. Essentially, I can go in here and build a variety of things. Mostly these are for the various things you need to build the buildings themselves. So I don't really anything else out of that right now. This is a hoe. For doing all this, since it's raining, I don't need to run that thing. These are wire things for the stuff to connect to. I had to figure this out because it's not really well explained in this. It's like electronics. This is all it tells you. Basically, you kind of have to figure out some of this stuff on your own. And other things you kind of had to try things out. So I built this because it'll catch water, as well as me being able to drink out of it. And so yeah, this guy is a trader. This is the current mission I have, or the current thing I need to trade with him for it, which I will start getting blueprints sometime soon. I'll start building a bunch of these because it'll help me get, how many do I have? 5. I'll get 5 at a time every little bit. And yeah, right now I have iron versions of my crafting things here. My tools, which require the crafting table. And I assume at some point I'll get the next thing. But right now, there's not a ton going on. I am basically waiting on these things. I could build more, but I don't really want that much more. But yeah, so far this has been pretty fun and chill kind of time. As I said, I don't think there's combat to this game. There's not been anything really remotely combat-like going on here. That just falls off and automatically everything will pull into my inventory. The problem would come when I get to the max amount of wood I can have, and it'll probably take up that last slot. Right now I'm just basically taking down trees when I need to, otherwise they'll grow big and tall. There's a limit to how close they can be to another tree. These ones will. These ones don't need watered. Seeds do. They explain that in the book. Harvest. Now we're at what? This is the PS5 version. Technically not a PS5 Pro. I'd say there's definitely a lot of text here that can be hard to read, especially like this. That text at the bottom. You have to get up close to be able to tell what it's saying. Well, there's a number to the durability. I've not been able to notice that. Also, like when I'm highlighting them down here, this is almost off the screen. I really should take advantage of the space between the inventory screen here and the stuff on the bottom. Just put that above it. Like it should be, it's gonna be impossible for me to highlight this. Like it should be immediately above the row here instead of right next to it. Like this stuff is whatever. I have a water bottle here. It says fresh, safe water, ready to enjoy. Somebody's like explain like what you need to do with them. Like you need to put that in the furnace. Clay, that'll make the bricks. I need some furnace. I'll put a couple in there. I could use, there's a more, what it calls it, a more efficient way of, it's very effective for fueling furnaces. There's 2 beeswaxes and a cloth which I'm doing okay with. So when these start drying up, I'll put some more fuel in there. For now, I got watermelon here. See now, this is a berry bush, and these are cotton. Cotton is useful for a lot of things. Right now I'm trying to get wheat, and I don't think I can get wheat until probably make progress on my trader. He's over there. I could jump off this. I think there's a trophy for that, for falling off. But I'd like that to actually happen instead of me jumping off. Especially because I don't know if I lose my stuff. Which I guess the solution is to put it all away before I do it, but so in daytime it's kind of hard to see some of these rocks. It depends on it's tougher over, that's my home area. It's tougher over there because there's a lot of grain, rocks and such. But yeah, here it's whatever. So yeah, you build your iron stuff because it lasts longer than the regular. Oh jeez. Yeah, I got 2 for 1. Yeah, see the wood went over the limit. Now I got an extra tree. How much distance there needed to be. Okay. So I built this reasonable sized house. That top part does not seem like it fits. Seems like I need to adjust it because it's off. The details on it are off. Hard to tell. All that's okay. Yeah, these are starting to do that, so let's start putting some. You put it in, it tells you how much time it's going to give you. You're like, alright, that's fine. Do that, and that'll cover about the full time. Where do my I was like, where do all my sticks go? And they're right here. So that'll keep that satisfied for bits. There's nothing really else that I need to be building. Like, I have a lot of decoration stuff, which is fine. Has like a nice little flower box. I don't know if that's gonna hang on, there we go. Okay, that does. Okay, that's cool. That should be popping pretty soon. Planted all three of those at the same time. Yeah, that's cute. But yeah, like a lot of the stuff I'll show you, you can see the history of stuff I've unlocked. Like this gets you water for your water can as well, but you can't drink it. Whereas the rain collector, you can drink that as well. Yeah, it's like deco tables and chairs. I could have like a picnic table kind of thing and some chairs. You can't sit in the chairs as far as I can tell, so. Plants. Why is this like it's. It was like it was skipping or something, like I. Yeah, this is a storage shelf. Yeah, like that. Right there. It just skipped me down. Okay, well. I got this that lets me get some resources. Yeah, like that. Like it's sitting long enough, it. Let me scroll down some. Sit long enough. There. Like all the text shakes. It's real weird. I want to put the watermelon down here instead of the sticks. I guess as I would have expected, the water pops out. That fills up more water than food. Whereas the raspberries give you more food than water. Otherwise, everything here is okay. Took our bees. If I get all these at the same time, then they all fill around the same time. 17 out of 20. Like this could use like classic game style uh, list on the side. Or even here. Listed on the side or something. So I'm hoping to keep doing these. If I go over, I can see literally what they have. I can upgrade, but I have to get an upgrade part. Not explained anywhere but the book, I think. Oh, geez, these are ready. Watermelon's the thing that will be needed. Book. Airship upgrade components acquired from the merchant are added to your key items. Okay, so I have to get that from the merchant. Who's hanging out over here? So this controls a little bit weirdly. I have to use the right stick, left and right, to control this. I use the left stick up and down to do this. Boy. I think it's X. There we go. I got some decent speed going here. R2, L2, get me going up and down. But I can also do this to go up and down. I'm not sure what the stuff on the right side is. There's slow way down. We'll dock like this. Over here, he's got this thing that's on the fritz. The cobalt. I've not seen anything like cobalt. But for a merchant, there's really not much here to buy. I think these things seem like they would be something you could buy. There's nothing here as far as I can tell. There's no button to interact with this. This I fixed and then... Oh. Energy workbench. Okay, well that's fun. That wasn't working before. I guess I need beeswax, and I need 10 watermelon, 32 copper. I should start mining that. Silicon wheat, I don't have any of that, but I assume that'll be a thing I get access to at some point. And this seems like I'll get access to this at some point or something. This seems like something important. That's the merchant, so. We'll go back over here. Probably should make some more of those flags to highlight. Like this is the Copper Island, the other one's the Iron Island. For now, it's just the two, so it's not that hard. You can damage the ship. So far, I've not done that yet. Oh. Actually, at night, it's easier to collect the twigs and all that sticks. So now I have that thing open up the energy. There it is. Oh, look at all that. I have just enough for that. Okay. Let me put this over here. What do you have? Okay, I can make more cables. I have a network display already. A drill. Can only be placed on flat or patch. Ooh. I could use that. I see they like shine in such a way that it's really easy to find things here at night. Let's go over to the pickaxe and start just mining copper. Basically what I do is just sit here and hold R2 and wear out this pickaxe. We need a bunch of copper for that. As well as everything else we seem to be building here in the near future, so... That's dead. At night it gets pretty dark, so... Of course there are options for lighting things, campfires, candles, torches. That stuff also needs to be fed with fuels. Let's see, okay, I had clay in here. And copper ore. Okay. I need to get a cloth. I'll put that in here. Fortunately, as far as I know, there's no like quick move, so I have to go all the way down to the item bar and drag it all the way up. Now I can make my pickaxe again. But yeah, now at this point it's very dark. So I can go here to my house and go to bed. You can set that as your spawn point. Sleep on top of the bed. Pass out. Yeah, it is pretty dark. Let's see. Okay. Alright, this stuff's going pretty well. Alright. I think we're about done with our wax merchant quest, essentially. Yep. Green number. I guess while this is doing its business, I don't have anything else to put in there. I'll do that. I can do the watermelons while I'm over there. That's the next thing. I forget what is. We're at a good point. Getting some actual progress going. I'd like to at least open up my space that I can go through. That are just these three, not even islands. 2 islands and this airship. Took me a bit to realize I couldn't go to these other ones that still seem pretty close. Alright, buddy. I should try and And I think at some point we'll get solar panels. At least the way they show it off here, it looks like these are things I'll get access to in the near future. All right, buddy. Let's see. Copper. Airship upgrade. Okay, great. That's our next thing. Let's see. Yep, solar panels, one of these. And weather station and switch. Okay. Sure, why not? We'll play God. What does this need? Silicon. Okay, I don't have silicon. But I assume one of these new islands will. Silicon and cobalt are the ones I need for the near future. My iron island, I don't need that. Copper island. I believe there's a decent bit of procedural generation for the islands. I don't know if it's probably not any different of what those islands have. Is it playing God or being a meteorologist? I mean, it depends on what controls I have. If I can turn off storms, then maybe. Alright, so, oh yeah. Left this thing off. Let's have our sticks and convert it. Alright, so we need copper. Might as well go run over and get this so I don't waste the fire. That's good enough to extend that. Yeah, compared to like Minecraft, I feel like here there is not as much of a long tail of what you can set up for all that. I mean, I could put a ton of wood in this or something. Maybe I could do a bunch of those wax briquettes, something like that. I feel like in Minecraft you can make your coal pretty quickly and at such a good amount that you basically just have them going indefinitely. Here it's a little more hands-on. This has a maximum of 10 minutes or 12 minutes, I think. There's our weather station. I guess maybe this just shows when we're gonna get weather. Fine. A lever. Okay. Oh, so that would let me, I assume, turn this off instead of having it going at all times. Especially if it's like raining. Oh boy, that needs a bunch of copper. I need more copper than I need anything else. Do I have copper in here? Don't want to... Yeah, I got a ton of copper up here, so maybe I don't even need to... Past me did much of the work for future me. That's good. Alright, I'll just let this run out. As needed. Okay. Let's get my wax here. I do need to make the oh, I'm stick. I need to make that mine thing so I can get that going. Put the rest of the sticks. Oh. Alright. I think we're good on the copper now. Great. Yeah, automation logistics. Yeah. I feel like there's so much of a distance, but they do have things that are teleporters that I've seen. I think it's mostly for animals. You could have like universal chests or something like that. That would be great. Especially when entire islands only have one material on them. Yeah, I'm not sure how much in the way of like factory stuff we'll be doing here. Now silicon don't have any of, but we do have our upgrade thing, so soon we'll get these two islands immediately to the west and east of us. We'll go back here so I can make the upgrade. We do have these like meters over here on the right side that seem to suggest one will be able to go much faster. I think the middle one is the damage. I think the other one is weather. I assume that'll be bigger parts. I think I'd do that here. Yep, okay. We got those two, and I assume the next upgrade we'll get these two and this one. We'll have to go see. Oh, jeez. Before we leave, I'm going to make dock stations. I'm assuming neither of those have a dock near there, so I need to get the materials ready for that. You're fine. Oh, jeez. I had... Gave me wax. Oh, jeez. Where'd my seed go? There it is. Six right there. Yeah, I need to make a dock station, so I need a bunch of wood and cloth. Cloth I have a ton of right now. So I have a ton of, or no, I don't have a ton of copper, but I will get more copper made. Oh boy, I got a bunch of stuff in here. There's a way to sort things. There we go. Oh. Okay. So I need a bunch of wood, which is pretty easy. Alright. Who's about ready for some more? Yeah, large bridges. They do mention bridges. Because we've maxed out our thing here. Oh, I didn't get the thing. This all filled up at once. Alright. One, just get rid of these stupid stones. There needs to be a drop button. There probably is. I just don't know it. Well, the other one would take all the stones out of my inventory and this other stuff. Yeah. Okay, well. I might have lost the tree thing. Oh, there it is. Now I need to go back. Like, this stuff needs to be better like it is in Minecraft. Like, that has the stuff down to a pretty good science. Whereas this is a little bit clumsy and all this. Yeah, the arrow key brings important stuff up to it. What it deems important, what I deem important, can be two different things. It's an odd game with that. How are we doing on wood? Yeah, we got our 40 wood, at least. Stop picking up stones. This is fine. I also got this. I can do the manual labor. Oh, iron. Iron, I think I have in a chest. Yeah, there's some iron right there. If I want, I can sort, but that should also just be a button. Like, I shouldn't have to go highlight this to do that. Like, I don't think you can use all the buttons all the time. Be some that are able to do that. Okay. Get ourselves a dock. No, we don't need it. Oh jeez, now I got cables need to go here. We probably do need that solar panel, because then I can just generate this. So I got glass. Just 3. It would be really nice if it pulled in from my stash over here. Unfortunately, it's not that nice. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, now I think I have to... Oh, jeez. That's... Already connected. Great. Okay, wait a second. Does this need to be activated or anything? Oh, no, it is. Okay. It's just probably not... I wish it would show up in here. Alright. Like, there's plenty of things here that it could tell you about, and maybe some of this is in the book. Some of it's not explicitly in here. I don't think there's anything about cabling stuff. Yeah, you can pull out cables, but I was like trying to remove this. And this is just to hook another thing up to it. I think I would have to essentially demolish this. Now the sun's setting. Even though I have this pointed directly at the sun. Oh well. At least the wetness should be sufficient for a while. I think we'll go to this bigger one. That'll just be one dock I have to make. Can I set a pin? Doesn't look like it. I think the arrow puts stuff from your inventory in a nearby chest if the chest already has some of that item. Maybe? I don't know. Like there's one here when I'm in my inventory, but if that's what it's doing, then it also needs to pull in from that for the crafting tables. I shouldn't have to fumble around with inventory for that. That should be something that makes more sense. I don't like any point in doing any of this right now. It has a nice little glow. Let me get my... Oh, hold the wrong thing. Get a little more wood before I head out, but I'll probably take a nap and then luckily it doesn't matter if it falls off. Yeah, I don't know why you can't use the stored items. I feel like I saw something that it would, but I also might be thinking of a different game I played. Like, I'm not sure if it's described anywhere. I thought I saw something about that, but this is weird enough one of the few games in this genre that does not have tooltips or anything that pops up. Really? Just gives you a series of quests, essentially, on the side of the screen. Yeah. Pick a location for other players to see. Okay, so yeah. There's like animals we'll be in charge of. There's a chicken on the starting island. I've not dealt with anything else, and I couldn't pick it up or anything, so get to sleep. I think at some point I'm going to take all these seeds for the next island. I don't know if you can dismantle this stuff to carry with you, but for now we're going to go to this other island. This big one. Nope, that's wrong. Over here. No, those are the separated ones. We want to go this way. This could use a compass so that I know exactly what I am going towards. There's all these other meters on here, and compass would be a nice thing to have. Even as an upgrade. I want to get to that one over here. That one looks pretty fun. Go up and see what we can see over here. Game's got a nice look to it. I wouldn't say it's a great looking game. I think we're gonna build our dock over here. Just need to stop it, I think. Take them over the land. Up this way a little bit. I'm essentially trying to be as gentle as possible. Alright, I don't know if I damaged anything. That was not a great sound, but I think we're okay. There we go. Build our dock. There we go. Now I'll go park it over there. Thing I figured out when I was trying to get to the other islands. I don't think at any point it never really tells you that you can just land on the ground. Here's all the manual stuff for this. Oh, plugged out there. It's not letting me. Okay. There we go. I'll go see what's going on in this island. There we go. I don't think we took any damage. This is full. At least I think it's full. I don't know. I've not done significant damage to it, so I don't know. Looks pretty nice. What am I missing here? I've got plenty of wood, iron, some copper. I got bricks. I got bricks for days, but nothing to ever use it on. Alright. Too hungry to sprint. Oh. I didn't know I could not sprint. Alright, some nice flowers. 6. Nothing here. I need to know what this island's got going on before I commit to anything. We got some big areas here. I'll have to build some stairs to get up there. These are pretty nice inclines. Ooh, what's this? Well, we got a pickaxe for that. Copper. Oh. I hope this place doesn't only have copper. There's no vein over here yet. Oh. Look at that, it's a box. Do I even have space for that? Okay, I do. It also just gave it to me. It's pickaxe metal, and it's another pickaxe. And other materials. That's the first I've seen one of those. Ooh, we got a lake. And watermelon. Another one of these. 1 axe, metal, bread, quartz ore. Oh man. Oh, my play here has just started. I'm gonna try and redo that. Started being low frame rate. Okay, now it's better. Rain, hopefully not a storm. If it's a storm, we're in bad shape. I do not have... Oh, it's a storm. Uh-oh. You played Breath of the Wild? It's not that different. So I'm gonna switch to watermelons. You'll see when when lightning is about to strike, like a little bit of electricity in an area. I might just stay under here. It'll damage, I think they mentioned that it'll damage, it's not gonna, it'll damage fully grown plants. I can't see anything over in the other areas. So, yeah, we haven't found what's interesting about this island. Probably up there. With a storm, I don't want to screw around too much. Since we're here, let me use my hoe. Might as well get some stuff growing. It's gonna be instantly... There we go. Let me get back under here. I don't know if this would keep me safe, but I assume it's only going to hit land. Let's see what else I have here. I can build a crafting table. I can really start doing some crafting. Oh, jeez! Ooh, crap. I really like the storms here, even as much as they scare me, but a lot of games don't get thunderstorms right. But this game gets them pretty well. At least the one storm type that it has. I don't know if there's any other types. Um. Okay. Don't want to do research just yet. There's a repair kit for the ship. Um. Okay. Just double checking. What else? A bed, but you can only put beds inside of a building. I would have to... Alright, as long as I don't see that electricity, it'd be okay. I'm gonna build a beehive to put out here for now. Let the bees be out in the storm. I do wonder if we have some caves on these islands. That would be nice. So far, I can't dig into any terrain. I'm too hungry. Need my watermelon. Don't be trying to strike me. Alright. I think what we're gonna need to do here, start chopping some wood. Build us a new house. Oh, jeez. I don't know if holding an axe is making that more likely to happen around me. I would not be 100% surprised. I do like the way that the light builds up. Oh! I don't think it can strike my airship, but I'm not gonna say I know that for 100% sure. Oh. Alright. I think the storm's done. Whew. It's been about an hour already, so that's... time's flying pretty well here. Alright. We're doing okay on things. Alright. Probably also need to make a rain catcher, which I should have done before. Stone and sticks. Ah, I got rid of all my stones. Wait, yeah. Why do I have no stones? Well, I'll get some stones now. Great time to not have a catcher, but I also got a lake up there, so it's not the end of the world. Alright. And sticks, I can make my own sticks. Take that here. Let's go. I don't have much room for anything. Probably just try and build. I need to put down some foundation. Uh, yeah, since all my stuff is right around here, I might as well. Would like to. Well, where's much must touch ground? Okay. Oh. Oh, not enough wood. Alright. You right there. This one's gonna break. Oh, okay. Great for us. There we go. Oh, there we go. Where's the other? I thought I got another axe. Well, so much for that. Not gonna build a great one right now. Oh, there we go. There it is. Oh boy, I can't see. Everybody turn your light on. Maybe I should build a fire or something. Just be something. Stones, great. Candle? I don't know. Probably decent enough here. Ah, there we go. Okay, those trees are growing pretty nicely. Alright, so let's build more of that foundation. Seems like enough for now. I need... I have glass, do I? Hmm. Okay, I could just... Oh. I need more wood. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? I feel like I just walk up here, but now it's... Need more watermelon, I'm almost starved. Ooh, berries. Too high of a jump. It's an interesting mechanic, the need to have food. Do this, no water there because it's not raining. What that stuff? I need stones anyway. I might as well grab some. Like, why is this too high? It seems weird that that is, like, too steep. Alright. Also, a rare tree growing out of a rock. Oh, gee. There's the other tree. Okay, I was gonna say. What's taking so long? Let's see. This little baby tree, I don't... Yeah. That popped instantly. Moon. Here we go. What do we got here? Sand. Sand. Don't tell me this is just sand. Well, that's a little disappointing. We have this and it's not... Oh boy. This might be a dud of an island. There's stone. It's just sand and stone. I can get those from anything. Let's see. Morning is coming. I was almost saying Monday was coming. Wednesday. All right. Unless we got this, I can. The I'm still over here. Okay. That's why I thought I had the axe, because it's still here. Alright, morning. Keep looking around, see what we can find. See what we can see up here. I can build stairs if I need to. Let's... There's a chicken. Like animal basics pack in the research table, learn more about animals. Alright. Won't touch you, chicken. Alright, so I don't think there's a way up to that. I don't want to drop. Suspect there's interesting stuff like... it's a bush. Alright. There's downside. I think I was here already. Alright. Yeah, this... I went up there, but not up here. I didn't go up this path. See what all is going on. Your giant stone. I think this game could also have an option for screen shake. Not that it's affecting me right at the moment, but I could see that affecting people. Okay, so I need to build stairs. There's half. Okay, so if I got this, the problem is judging this. Oh, I think I just turned it off. Yeah, like this is too far out. What I need to do here. Actually, what I probably should do. Polish that. Do this half thing, and then do this floor. There we go. Better be something up here. Oh, is that cobalt? Quartz ore. Okay. Not what I was expecting, because I'm looking for silicon and what was the other one? Cobalt. But maybe those are on the other islands. Means I don't have a way to get copper. Hmm. All right, well, all that. I got food that's probably waiting for me to water it. Ooh, melons already. All right, so bit of a dud of an area. Let's see. I still need that. I have my furnace. Yeah, I'll make some glass right now. Yeah, while I'm doing that, yeah, finish up some of these walls here. Sure. All right. Well, I got trees here. Oh, oh. All right, now build myself a window door. I wonder if I could build a planted thing. Yeah, these are all for building out potential glass buildings. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I should probably try and do one of those. Here's where the brick is. Oh, all right. I probably need to put a roof on. Yeah, that kind of. Okay, there we go. Oh, I need more. Coming right up. There we go. I think I should have enough. For these parts. Then I need. There we go. Have this. So I need this. No. That's a little bit more. Too hungry. I get another one of these. Let's see, another X. Then I need the one that's just that, I think. Whoa. I have that. I just make a bed. Put my spawn there. Oh, that's all that I have there. I'm too hungry. This is weirdly steep. Right there. That area has not much. That has nothing really. We have this weird sand rock pit. Is we sand or stones? Alright. So we have quartz ore. We smelt. Oh, smelt it into silicon. Okay, great. And what else do I have? We need 5 silicon. Okay. Which it was just one rock. It wasn't like it was vein or something. So maybe it'll just respawn every once in a while. There's our silicon. Silicone. I don't know why I brought that with me. Why do I have so much of this? Oh, what do I have? copper ore, sure. More copper. Do a little damage there. It'll be okay. Yeah, that's the other one I need to get up to. So maybe there's something up there. I can see anything interesting up there. There's cotton. I think that's cotton. Oh, I do have my water bottle. I don't. That doesn't help me with food. $200 sprints. Thanks for letting me know. You guys are still dry. Oh, good. Boom. Yeah, let's. I need to fuel it. 3 beeswax. Or, I don't know. Sleep. About 30 more minutes. Me for this game. Oh, it's raining. Great. That's full up. Perfect. Alright. Oh, white. Oh, I never looked at this. Oh, that just stopped. Alright. I was gonna say I should work my way towards a dock on the other place. I need wood. Okay. I can get wood. Luckily, they don't really deal with different kinds of wood, as far as I've seen. Despite that there being like multiple kinds of trees. That's birch. Also birch. I forget, there's some that are like thicker, but I don't. I could just be ones that I didn't touch for a while. Alright. Let's see. Oh, jeez. What? Oh, let me go make sure everything's watered. I'm gonna go up on that area. Get the cotton plants. See what else I got going on here. These are all watered. Fine. We got 2 of 5. I suspect there'll be more over here. Got that. I got enough spots for the... Oh, jeez. I'm too hungry, man. Maybe this note is on here a little too long. I'm gonna get this box. Contents. The only boxes I've ever seen are in here. I got bread. I eat that. Oh boy. What else did I get? Quartz ore. Oh, that's my rest of my silicone. Damage on that. That's pretty good. Copper done. Ooh. I think I'm just gonna keep the seeds. I'm gonna think ahead. Alright. I was gonna say that didn't seem like I was far off. Alright, let's see if I can figure out. I could technically do it from there to there, but I'm not gonna make that commitment. So there. This is too far away. I see this. That one. Oh, I probably want the half stair, then that. There we go. About cotton plants. Oh, there's our quartz ore. Ore, okay. This island isn't a dud, but it's not very exciting. Doesn't even have copper or clay. Okay. Doesn't have copper or iron on it. There we go. Where'd the quartz go? Figure while that's in there. Let those go. Just gonna demolish this. Oh, okay. I just hit R3 for the first time. Fill that up. I guess while I got this, I'll pull this in. Have completely full inventory. We're going to the next island. I really would like this to finish. So I can stop over with the guy. Figure out what's going on. We're taking too long. Alright. Go. Yeah, based on the speedometer here, we're going like 30 knots. Oh, okay. I'm on the other side. I'm on the wrong side of this thing. Boom. I don't have your cobalt, but you have silicon. No wheat. Oh, jeez, look at all this. Okay. A battery. Ooh. Furnace that runs on energy. Great. Generates. Wait. Oh. Did that thing again. Where you move enough, and you just freak out, and it moves across. That's a reproducible bug. So, let's see if I can find a way to send that along to the devs. Yep, did it again. Sensors and logic block. Okay, this is where you're starting into some Minecraft stuff. Advanced dock. Ooh. Automatic flight. What? Here's what I mentioned before. Animal transport. Send animals between islands. Alright, the batteries seems the easy first thing we need. That advanced dock is pretty interesting, but I've already built a regular one and I don't need any more. What's this? Oh yeah, these are merchant reviews. I don't know if these are like people on a Discord or something. Oh boy, I can't read out that tiny text there. These ones over here. Oh, which one am I gonna go to? Okay, while we're here, let's go stop over here real quick. I'm gonna pick up food and seed. So I'll have a bunch to build. Put in there. Just see how things are going. Of course, I left the door open. Kind of monster hanging out in here. Oh, what? Oh. It's just they died. Okay. Well, what happens when they take too long? Oh, no. Wait, what did... Yeah, while we're here, let's put a couple things away. Put the cables away. Glass, yeah. Put these cables away. That'll give me the space for this. There we go. But great. You're watering nothing. Very useful. That's where the lever could be great, I guess, to turn that off, but... Which island? I think we're gonna go to the bigger island? Might actually be able to build bridges between these ones if it's not too far apart. Kind of drive slowly around and see what's what on this island. Alright, this one looks pretty interesting. Okay. There's a box over there. Alright, nothing too suspicious. Nothing sticking out. This area looks more high potential. There's watermelon there. Could definitely grow something. Oh, look at what that's got. That's something good. Getting to be nighttime. There we go. I wonder what this is. Go into like a reverse. That might be quartz. We might have a silicone ore over here. Great. Well, this looks like a decent place to hang out for now. Let me go over here. Okay, I can just hit square to have it land. Okay. Great, great for us. Raspberry bush. Oh. I thought I had the seeds. Yeah, they are right there. Those are berries. What? Okay. That was weird. Acting like I didn't know what to do with it. Seems like it'd be pretty decent. Jeez. Oh boy. Good time to be wandering around. Okay. Yeah, let me go get this thing parked in the proper spot. What? I let it hit dock. Just stopped right in the middle of the air. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, there's watermelon over there. Let's start doing some hoeing. Oh boy, this is uneven. Not that it has to be perfect, but I'd like to at least be reasonable. Okay, hold on. What? Oh. Oh, me fumbling around. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately there's an ad break. Saved it off as long as I could. I'd have to start with a longer ad break. Oh, did I put this? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, these are weird. I don't even know if there's water anywhere near here. Means I probably need to... do that, and then make... stone, okay. There's any easier time to find stone. Oh, box. Box of goodies. And then I can also just... so it's not mineable stone. This one is. There's just sand. Okay, there's our stone. So if it ever rains, we got things covered. That's a clay. Okay. And why don't I have maple? Okay. We got seeds. Cotton's probably not that important right now. Berries. Watermelon, it's 6, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say that wasn't gonna be enough. got something weird in you. Quartz. More cotton. Oh, more quartz. All right. Oh yeah, we got this whole area too. There was a box over here. Then you pickaxe, glass, iron. Okay, great. Probably use some iron at some point. No leaks. That's weird that it popped out like I didn't have enough room for it when I did. Let's see. Maybe I'll just make that my food patch. I can also just add more. It doesn't have to be a 3x3 thing. I think it's copper. Yeah. Iron would be more silvery. You spawned in a weird angle. Oh, gee. Alright, great. Yeah, this is where that watermelon patch was. Oh. No rain yet, though. Either of you have water? Let's see, yeah. I don't have enough wood or iron. I need more stone. Probably just means I need to... Stone and clay. I didn't even notice this. Cable, quartz ore. Okay, great. Yeah, I like this. I like this game. I kind of wish I had better accessibility options, but hopefully that comes in an update at some point, because the really tiny text, not great. I think we have plenty of stone now. For our furnace. Let me see here. Yeah, I want the... Where's this? Got those briquettes. That'll do well for that. I got no water, so you guys are, tough out of luck. Only three of you got to get watered. Oh man, look how. Like that's fine there, and then that there, and then this is just a mess. Alright. Yeah, what does that guy need? Needs wheats, which I still don't have. Anything wheats. Oh, okay, you guys grew a little bit. Alright. That's what that noise is. I've been hearing like a noise sounding like, you know, like stepping in grass. Like a shh. This thing when it's finished with whatever it's working on. Alright. Water would be nice. That thing. I'm just gonna wait around a bit. Don't have much wood at the moment. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it. But yeah, that is a Solarpunk. I think it's at least out on PlayStation, PC, and I want to say Xbox as well. I don't know if there's a Switch version of it yet. I can double check. Okay, it is out on Switch too. Let me double check that it's actually out. But yeah, I got this code either Thursday or Friday last week, like as Summer Game Fest was kicking off. I was like, boy, the embargo being Monday morning was like, there's no way I'm hitting that with all the work I gotta do. But yeah, it's available on Switch 2, Xbox, PC, and PS5. I would say that's a pretty good one of these. Rough around the edges, definitely. It seems like it's $22.99 on all the platforms here. This was Kickstarted too, so that's cool. That made it through. It may have some launch discounts you can get, but I don't know that I'm seeing any of those. There's like a Steam bundle or two for the game. Oh, this is on Game Pass Ultimate. Okay, so if you have that, you can check it out there. I guess. Let me see. Try to go to the store and to the Game Pass page. $22.99. Okay. Offer expires in 27 days. What is that? A discount price? That doesn't seem like it. Hmm. The Xbox page makes it seem like this is a temporary discount, even though it doesn't say anything about it being a discount. Yeah. Okay. They did mention on their one of their Steam news stories, like some FAQ stuff. They say it's about 20 hours or so to complete. Yeah, one player hosts the game. No crossplay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense for everything I'm seeing here. It's I would say this isn't a game that has tons of options or anything. Things that are going on in it. I'm not hugely surprised. Get this copper ore dealt with. But yeah, that's gonna be where I'm leaving it off. So thank you all for tuning in. I hope you have a the rest of your week. We'll be back to stream, I think at least one more time this week, if not twice. But yeah, thank you all. Hope you have a good one, and see you next time. Feel free to follow us if you need. We'll do more cool games like this. So have a good one.